What's up, YouTube? Today's review is over Maison Alhambra's Exclusif Saffron. Stay tuned. Okay, welcome back. Now, this one is one I knew nothing about, absolutely nothing about. Was Me and my wife was doing a purchase on fragrancebuy.ca, and I had a couple things that I wanted to get, and I needed to get one more item, and I just kind of literally randomly picked this because it seemed interesting. Didn't know anything about it. So I found out that this is a dupe of something, which I knew it probably was because, most Maison Alhambras are dupes. Okay. And so I found out this was a dupe of Carolina Herrera's Saffron Lazuli. Never smelled that before. I have some more from that Carolina Herrera line, but just not that particular one. Now, this Saffron Lazuli is a like $300 fragrance, by the way. Okay, so just want to get that out of the way. Now, this dupe was only like around 16 bucks. And again, this is a Maison Alhambra, which is a subsidiary or sister company of Lattafa, which is a known dupe house. So the notes in this are black currant, tonka bean, saffron. That's in the top. In the mid, you have rose and iris, and in the base, you have vanilla, guaiac wood, and leather. So immediately, the scent profile of this how can you say, this blend is very well done, especially for 16 bucks. But for any range of price, I would say that this is a well blended fragrance. You get the saffron right off the bat, and if you don't know what that smells like, it's kind of hard to describe. But if those of you that have smelled that note, you know what it is. But the best way to describe this total scent profile is intoxicating. Okay, it's just really the only word that I can say about this. I was pleasantly surprised when I sprayed it because, again, like I said, this was a real blind buy for me. Like, I don't even remember looking at notes or anything. I mean, I was just like, oh, it sounds interesting, let's grab it. And I normally don't do that, but in this particular case, I did. And like I said, I got it at fragrancebuy.ca. It was only $16 and I think 60 cents or something like that. And let me say this has to be one of the best cheapies I've smelled in a while. I can't say one of the best dupes because I've never smelled the original. If this is a dupe, I can imagine how wonderful the original smells, because this is fantastic. Again, like I said, I've never smelled the original. It's well blended. It projects. It lasts. It smells very expensive. It really does. Now, saffron is an expensive ingredient. The flower that produces the stems, that is the saffron spice, the little red long stems. To cultivate that saffron, the yield of saffron, it takes a whole lot of flowers. And I'm sure this is not real saffron, because real saffron is very expensive. So whatever synthetic ingredient they're using to mimic or emulate saffron is actually a good one. But saffron itself is like, really expensive note, just like vanilla and some of these other notes that we casually use in these fragrances, at least the real ingredient. But these dupes use a lot of synthetics that Some are good, some are not so good. This actually is really good. Like, I mean, like I was blown away when I smelled this. The only word that I can describe this is like I said, intoxicating, because it just you close your eyes when you smell this. Now, again, getting into the people that tend to do the feminine masculine thing, I would probably say that uh I wouldn't. This is a unisex fragrance, by the way, but I'm sure most people would say this leans feminine. Okay, um, but more experienced fragrance people will, of course, disagree and say, fragrance is fragrance and nothing is feminine and masculine. Blah blah blah. I don't know, but I just know this smells good. Now, um, this is very very distinct. I don't know of anything that, of course, I know this is a dupe, but I don't know of anything else that I can tell you that it smells like. But this is a definitely certified banger, no doubt about it. Uh, you cannot walk by anyone without getting noticed with this scent. I know that I say that about a lot of scents, but I tend to review things that I like on this channel. Like things that I really, really don't like, it probably is not going to get reviewed, in which I do have some of those. I mean, I don't know if some of you guys are interested in knowing about those, but I do have a few, that I don't really reach for. But this is one that I am going to be wearing a whole lot. Just like my Hindu Kush. I mean, like it was one of those scents where I was kind of blown away by the scent profile, and it smelled rich and opulent and intoxicating, and like I know this and my Mansera Hindu Kush I'm definitely going to enjoy wearing. But I really wanted to just bring this to you guys if you haven't heard about it. It's currently sold out as of the release of this video. It's currently sold out at fragrancebuy.ca, but the price variance is crazy. Like fragrancebuy.ca's prices are low anyway because it's a discounter. But I've seen this dupe like almost like $50. So I'd say if you can get it, definitely get it at fragrancebuy.ca. They're not paying me. I just shop there a whole lot because I find a lot of fragrances that I can't find anywhere else there. So just letting you guys know, okay? But I just really wanted to bring this banger to you guys. If you guys, any of you ladies or men have worn this, comment below. If you haven't, or if you even own the original, which is the Carolina Herrera Saffron Lazuli, comment about that as well, because like I said, I've never smelled that. But just wanted to bring this to you guys. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate all the new subscribers, and peace.